I don't want meat up my ass.
Holy shit, mister! That's disgusting! The following program has been rated R.
For retarded!
So, for everyone out there who knows what Skylanders is, me and Crystal went out this morning at 9:30 in the morning, and we went all the way to Pickering to get this thing, and this is what it is. It is the Dragon's Peak Sunburn Pack. Comes with a little Sunburn character here, half Phoenix, half Dragon. Comes with Dragon's Peak, which is a new level that opens up in the Skylanders game. And also comes with Sparks, the dragonfly, which you can't really see because it's blurry as hell, but hey, there it is. And a pair of winged boots, I assume gives you flying powers or something to get to probably floating levels in the game. But yes, so in 10 years this game is probably not going to matter. And we wasted 320, 40 bucks now on this thing. So, yes. The new game comes out in September, Skylanders Giants. If you haven't heard of this game yet, Skylanders, or if you have heard of it and haven't started collecting these characters yet, don't do it. It's a lot of money and a lot of hassle because the first couple of waves, they're fine to get, but once it starts getting down to the last few, there's like security having to wait in the stores sometimes to stop retarded fanatics jumping over the plastic barricades. Yeah, what you hear right now is Grimace laughing because she knows how true this is.
So funny.
And yeah, like it's actually to the point where I felt myself being very molesteringly stared at by this big, huge, fat guy in the Pickering one last time we went down to grab a few characters, which was these guys right here, Zook and Lightning Rod, this Zeus-looking motherfucker here. Yeah, I was scared for my life. This big, fat, ugly, fat guy who was like 7 foot tall staring me down. Looked like he wanted to eat my children.
You don't have any.
He doesn't know that though. But yes, so by the time we put this up online, if you haven't started getting these Skylander characters yet, and if you haven't heard of the game yet, don't waste your time. Don't put yourself through the stress of having to go and collect all these characters. And if you're a parent, tell your kids, I have never heard of Skylanders. Or don't let them know that there's tons of them out there. Don't let them near a computer until they're, way past nerd age, which is like anywhere from 9 till 30 years old. Like I'm going to be 27 this year, and we're still collecting these things for ourselves, not the kids. So yes, if you've heard of these things, stay away. On another note, we apparently get charged 60 cents for sauce at McDonald's. If you want to get McDoubles, which is a value menu pick, and you want mac sauce on that shit, be prepared to pay 60 cents extra to 75 cents extra, depending on what store you go apparently, per burger. Yep.
It's ridiculous.
It is absolutely ridiculous. What they say it is it's a premium sauce on a value pick burger. What do you got there?
Let's show them this.
What is this?
How much this asshole wants for the last Skylander.
I can't see how much it is, but
$50.
it says $50, and it's the Wham Shell character. $50. Okay, they're selling these characters, if you don't know yet, they're selling individual characters at Toys R Us and EB Games and, a bunch of retail stores for $9.99 a character. So they're only about let's say $10.75 after tax. I'm not exactly sure. I'm guesstimating here. And these motherfuckers want $50 for one character, plus shipping and handling, because it's probably,
Nope, they're in Toronto.
Oh, it's in Toronto. Okay, so like $20 in gas if you're, coming from Oshawa or Bowmanville.
Should just like call them and be like, where'd you get this?
But yes, so this is the ridiculousness we've been having to put up with for all the new characters. If you want it early, you will pay out your ass. You basically have to give up your firstborn child to get one of the new characters right when it's released. Yes. But no, I figured, since this is the huge craze right now, and that's what's popular, I figured JNC might as well do a short little bonus, not really episode, but at least drop some sort of bonus feature rant about these things, the Skylander craze that's going on right now. JNC style, just very in-depth, just kind of look at how ridiculous these things are, because like I said, in about 20, 30 years, maybe even 5, who knows, once the second game comes out, everyone's gonna be like, Sky Whatners? Oh yeah, that dumb Skylanders game that had like 40 million characters that everyone shelled out, multiple amounts of money and trips and time to get these things. Like, I bet you as soon as the Giants game is done and over with and you've collected all the characters for that one, they're going to come up with a new system and that's going to be totally obsolete. Like, it's probably going to be like PS3 or PS4 or Xbox like 360 second edition or whatever, like, and then these Skylanders are going to be totally irrelevant and obsolete.
Let's just go make a fake $50 bill and give it to that guy.
Just print one off, like a colored one right off of Jeremy's thing, and just be like, oh yeah, these are the new $50 bills, didn't you know? You idiot. That would be hilarious. But no, yes, right now, as it stands, if you don't know, there are 32 individual characters for the stupid thing, plus silver versions of a lot of characters, like Erupture, and, what else has there been silver characters of? But anyway, silver, gold characters at random, then there's, all blue Bash, all blue Slam Bam, metallic purple Cinder.
Somebody had on Kijiji for $250 or best offer.
Yeah, they got this thing at a toy fair for $250, or probably for like, for $9, and they're selling it for $250.
Yeah.
Like, they are
apparently
bending
they
people.
have car problems.
Oh, bull. They're bending people over and
Raping them in the ass.
Oh god, yeah, they're putting it in dry and like giving you the raw dogging style. Like, it's retarded. Like,
Raw dog. Hoo, 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 hoo.
Yeah, what Grimace said.
We still gotta do that.
I still want to do that to Jeremy. Just call him up one day if he's actually stupid enough to answer and be like, raw dogging, ho, 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 ho. And he'll just be like, what the flying click? Oh my god. So yes, there's 32 characters, plus silver, plus gold random ones, plus blue Bash and blue Slam Bam if you can find it. There's a Pearl Hex, metallic Cinder, and God knows what else. Actually, there's apparently been a Hex out there who's holding a skull, but it's upside down, made wrong, so that's even rarer. Yes, rarer. And then once the Giants comes out, then there's going to be probably a giant character, which is only about 1.5 inches bigger characters than the original sized ones. And, ooh, kitties.
They're so cute. They look like little cows.
Little cows?
Yeah.
If they have udders, I'm going to be very scared.
No,
Are you
it's
going to milk
just the
your cat?
markings. No.
Cat milk. And your Fruit Loops. I want some cat milk Fruit Loops now. You have to pick the hairs though. But
Oh, and guess what Simon did today? Tell them.
Oh yeah, and Jeremy's cat Simon, the little dork. I gave him a chip yesterday, a ranch chip, and I come back and the little fucker, he's had the bag torn pretty much half open in like a million different areas, and like 10% of the bag is now missing. That little munchkin stuffed his little frisky face full of my ranch corn chips, and I am pissed. But yes, final thing on the Skylanders though, like, there's, like I said, 32 characters, plus probably like a good 20 more special limited edition things you can go find. And then there's the legendary characters. What are you showing them? It's too blurry, they won't be able to see whatever the heck that is.
I tried.
It's kitties, though, if you're wondering. But yes, there's also legendary characters, like legendary Trigger Happy here. Basically what it is a normal character painted differently, and it just shows up in the game with slightly, barely noticeable altered powers, and... Oh yeah, and in the game it shows up in the different paint job. If you get one of the random characters that's silver, blue, gold, what have you, it comes in a regular package. So you could just randomly pop into a store one day and they'll show up there in a normal looking package, and you'll see the character and it's different. But a lot of crazy ass scalpers and fanatics have already rushed in there like 2 seconds before the store opens, kicks open the door, knocks over the manager, grabs it and buys it. But yes, so I'm going to say for this first edition game there is at least 50 characters to get. It's ridiculous. And then, like I said, September, Skylanders Giants is going to be coming out, and they're going to be coming, each one of these things has an element. Like, there's plant, or nature, wind, tech, dead. This one is fire element, the new sunburn here.
Just rubbing it in their face.
Yeah, just rubbing it in your face a little more if you're collecting right now that we've got sunburn. But the fucking thing is, we had to go all the way to Pickering to get it. So I wasted $5 just to come back to the bloody Toys R Us in Whitby to find out she's opening boxes of tons of sunburn.
Oh, and I called, like, at 9:30.
Yeah, we called there at 9:30.
I'm sorry, we're all sold out. Fucking lying bitch.
See, so if you want to save yourself this type of stress, don't collect them. And if you have, and you only have like 1 or 2 characters, stop right now and only get the level up packs, which is like if you're lucky enough to get this one, the levels. You go in, you set this thing on the portal of power, and it opens up a new level. You can play that one for a little longer. You know, enjoy that shit. Do not get all the other characters. It's absolutely a waste of money. And when the new one comes out, Giants, there's going to be, like, see how big this guy is? He's, I'm going to say, 2 inches, maybe 2.5, depending on which girl you ask.
Talk about Jeremy like that.
But yes, and the Giants, they're only probably going to be like another inch taller of, you know, well, there's going to be 1 giant per, I'm going to assume there's going to be only 1 giant per element. And then on top of each element, there's going to be 5 or 6 more of these little fuckers you have to go buy in 3-packs and single packs, and probably new adventure packs. I'm not sure. I'm going to assume that when you get the giant, it comes with like a new level thing like these. Alright everybody, this is part 2 of my little Skylanders rant from before. Didn't get enough time, the battery ran out on the bloody camera. We just got back from doing a bunch of flyering for my band, Diaphasia, and we ended up going to Walmart to flyer there, but we've kind of found out that they just, you know, ripped flyers off of their posts and shit, so there was really no point in doing it. But we were on a Skylanders hunt today as well. And, yeah, we just decided to go into Walmart and look around anyways. And what did you find?
Camo and Tornado Igniter 3-pack.
Yep, we found them. There they are right there, those hard to find sons of bitches. And once again, continued from my last rant, if you haven't started collecting these things, don't do it. Cost you lots of money, and you don't want to spend that amount of money.
Well, if you pay it all at once, like a lot of people are like, oh, I'm just gonna wait till, you know, all of them come out, and and then buy them, that's like $400. Like, why do it? Why not just buy them as they come out? That way you save yourself a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, still haven't opened the Dragon's Peak yet. It's been a couple days. Been really busy trying to do a bunch of band stuff. I gotta sew some
Actually, you know what?
hair onto Fear's mask.
I don't really want to open it, but I kind of have to.
Well, if you want to play the two little items here, you kind of have to open the package. The Dragon's Peak and the Sunburn character you can just kind of tilt sideways onto the Portal of Power, but if you want to use the two items like Sparks or the Winged Boots there, you kind of have to open it. So yeah, and as for the new pack, Camo and Warnado is ours, which means there's only one more Skylander to get, which is Whamshell. Yay!
So it's over! I'm so happy.
And then this little guy here, Igniter, comes out in the 3-pack. You normally can't get him unless you buy the starter pack for the 3DS starter packs. But yeah, now they're coming out in the 3-packs. We don't need them because we spent the $60 on the starter pack just to get the Dark Spyro and the Igniter.
Yeah, but
so this Igniter is going to Crystal's friend
Rachel
Tazari, or however her last name's pronounced. I can't pronounce it.
But no, there was a point getting the Nintendo 3DS version because it's a lot different, I find.
Well, yeah, and the DS version, you don't...
You can actually, what is it, fly in that one?
Can you fly in that one? The DS one?
Yeah, I believe so. You can jump and fly.
That's pretty cool. Whereas
And the other one,
the other
version, the PS3 version,
there's only a couple of characters that can fly.
Yeah.
If you get the power up or whatever.
But, no, it's totally different. The DS is totally different. The storyline is totally different, so I feel weird with the camera in my face.
Oh, I'm sorry. But what do you... There's another thing in the 3DS one that you have to get. You have to collect gems or something in the 3DS one, whereas...
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
I'll have to start playing it again. We've been so busy with stuff.
Oh,
Ever
yeah.
since after Christmas, like, it's been hectic with the 3 bands.
Yep. My band, Tiaphasia, our side project, and September Brings Doom, and my buddy Curtis Green's band, with him and the Murderers, trying to help get support out for them and stuff like that. I know he's been trying to look for a couple new members and stuff for his band. Oh, and since we just got it made, here is Volume 1 of Season 1 of JNC Reality TV. Pick this up as soon as you can. It's only $10. You get the case, the colored printout. The only thing I printed out wrong with this copy is it has Bedtime with JNC. This one does not have that. Volume 2 will have Part 1, 2, and 3 of Bedtime with JNC. This one you only get Banned from TV Extras Part 1, 2, and 3, and then my little Owing the Mafia scene from our September Brings Doom practice. But yes, if you want like that, you can get it. Or we've also got slightly cheaper versions of it for $8 if you want to get just the black and white version of the Volume 1 of Season 1 for us. Here's me trying to stick this away and failing epically. There we go. That's going to fall soon, but oh well. But yeah, continuing my rant, September does bring doom for a lot of people that are collecting the Skylanders because it comes the new game, the Giants game. Each element, I'm assuming, is going to have a giant character, which is about, an inch or inch and a half taller than the rest of the characters. As well, each element is probably going to have about, I think they said 5 or 6 more characters per element, and there's going to be new positioned characters, like the original characters, like Stump Smash, Bazook.
Did you say there's going to be
Zook. Yeah, there's going to be new...
6 different ones for each element?
Yeah, there's going to be 6 more characters for each element, plus I'm assuming a giant per character.
I thought it was only 8 giants, and then there was going to be 8 new characters for each element, and then the other characters are going to be...
Well, there shouldn't be 8 new characters for each element, because, like, here's...
No, I mean 8, like, in total, for 1 for each.
Oh, okay, well, here's what you got originally for all the characters. There's the magic, there's the earth, water, undead characters, tech, fire, wind, and the nature elements. Or life, yeah. And each one has 4 per. So you're saying there should be one new character?
For each.
Okay.
And then the other ones are going to be, I believe, upgraded. They're just going to come out with some of the characters out of it.
Okay, well, one of the other...
there's going to be like 32 more new characters. So what's that? There's like 8 and 8. So there's going to be only certain characters they're going to bring out that have upgrades. So maybe they're going to look slightly different. Who knows, right?
Yeah, well, either way, there's going to be like another Zook character with a little better paint job, I think, and he's going to be holding his bazooka a different way. So there's going to be different versions of him and the other characters too, not just the giants and the new characters.
Is there going to be any sense getting those, or maybe just get them as collector's items?
I don't know. I really don't feel like collecting just slightly different versions of the characters.
Yeah.
This is already getting ridiculous, especially with the new game coming out. Like, if they come out with a 3rd game after Giants and putting more characters in, that's just... I don't know. I hope the craze ends. If they do come out with a new game, just come out with a game. Don't come out with more characters. Because you're going to be killing the parents and killing our wallets.
Yeah.
Yes.
And, you know, it's kind of pathetic, the people on Kijiji selling them for, like, triple the price. It's like...
Oh, yeah, well, what's Whamshell going for right now? $50?
How is that fair? How is a kid going to come up with that with their allowance, you know? Like, what if they want a certain character and the only way they can get it is online and they got to pay $75? Like, I don't know. I think it should be against the law to, like...
Scalp?
Yeah.
Scalping is retarded.
Like, it's a kid's game. I can understand if you're doing it on adult toys because, well, adults can pay for themselves because they have jobs and...
Yeah, well...
But it's a kid. They can't... They depend on their parent, you know?
Well, the whole scalpers thing, I think, originated from scalping tickets to, like, you know, baseball games or like, musical events. People that got there and didn't have tickets, there'd be a scalper there, and if your ticket's like $100, they'd sell tickets for $200 or something. I think that's where the whole idea of scalpers originated. I could be wrong, and I should probably look that up before I make a rant about it. But I think that's where it came from. So yes, anywho, on the end of the Skylanders rant, the last one that we have to get in JNC is this dude, Whamshell. And then it's over till September. But yes, that's the end of my Skylanders little rant there. Altogether it should be like a good half an hour rant, maybe more. But yes, stay tuned. More to come and a Skylanders episode. Not just this little extra thing that we're doing.
God damn it, Hannah!
Take care, everyone. Bad llama. That's a bad llama.